Hi guys, David here for the BartenderHQ.com podcast, and on this week's show, Swally Shirts. My Swally shirt has arrived. We'll be doing a little twirl later on, show you exactly how it looks. Also, the Brass Pig in Southport, one of the best burgers I think I've ever had, run by an ex-bartender that I used to work with, also a wicked flair bartender. He's wasted in the kitchen, although the stuff he's making is so tasty, I'm torn as to whether he should get back behind the bar or not. But more on that later, so let's get on with this week's show.
Welcome to the BartenderHQ.com podcast. Find us on Facebook and Twitter at BartenderHQ. Here's your host, David Eden-Sangwell.
So, my t-shirt has arrived from SwallyShirts.com. Let me just show you the design for any of you guys watching the video. So this is the Dark Side of the Malt t-shirt. They do it in a unisex kind of way, so you can have a men's version, you can have a ladies' version. It's a wicked kind of play on the Dark Side of the Moon album cover, the Pink Floyd. Really, really nice quality. They do a couple of other designs as well already, which are I Heart Whisky, I Love Whisky, and Needs More Hops. They look really cool. They're not over the top, in your face kind of branded kind of stuff. They've got a wicked little Swally Shirts logo on the back that looks really, really nice. And I'm looking forward to seeing any more designs that these guys come out with. So if you want to pick up one of these designs, check them out at Swally Shirts on Twitter and SwallyShirts.com online. They've also got a Facebook page, so you can follow them on there and check them out. But I just want to thank the guys at Swally Shirts. It's a really nice t-shirt, lovely quality, and I'm really, really happy with it. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the podcast, I went to the Brass Pig up in Southport this weekend. The food is superb. Start off with the fact they're open 6 days a week. They're open Wednesday through till Monday, so they're closed on Tuesdays. On the weekends, they're open pretty much all day. But the food here, this place, the stuff that they're serving, everything's made in-house. It's not boiled in the bag. It's nothing out of a can. They're pulled pork. You know, it's all home smoked. Their stuff takes like 36 hours plus in the smoker, and it is so tasty. Even all their herb and spice mixes, all done in-house, from what I understand. So we had a couple of meals there. We actually went there on the Saturday to grab a bite to eat for lunch, and I had the BBQ Beast, which is a beast. It's a half-pound rump steak burger with Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce, crispy bacon, Monterey Jack cheese, brisket dusting, which they make in-house. It's absolutely to die for. This thing is huge. We shared a bowl of fries. They're cheesy fries, which don't just come with cheese melted on top. They come in like a camping tin, like a mess tin, with cheese melted on top and cheese sauce, and absolutely stunning. My partner Jo, she had the veggie for that one, which she said was absolutely superb as well, and I had a taste of it. I've never been a fan of veggie burgers, but this thing was pretty good. And then we ended up going back on the Sunday. I had the Sunday-Beast, which has got a lot of press attention in the past. It's, again, the half-pound rump steak burger, Yorkshire pudding, horseradish mayonnaise, gravy, massive homemade onion ring. Superb. We really went to town this time. We had another portion of those fries. Jo had the BBQ Beast that time, which is the one that I'd had on the Saturday. We also had the nachos, really, really good, very, very tasty. We couldn't finish it all. But this place, it's been basically opened by a friend of mine, Eddie Waits, who is from Southport originally. Then he went and worked in various different places in Spain at one point, in Birmingham. He was a flair bartender at Fridays with me for a while. He has entered the Roadhouse. He's done a whole bunch of different competitions, including the old Maloney's competitions that were in Southport. I'm not sure if they still run, but yeah, they were pretty big in their day. And now he's opened up the Brass Pig in Southport, and it's got a real family feel. It's himself and his wife Kate, who I'd not met before, but she's lovely, as you can imagine with Ed. The two of them basically run the kitchen. They've got a couple of guys out the front that take care of all the service side of things. Bar offering at the moment is fairly limited. It's easy and quick to do stuff, which is fine, but they've picked some really nice beers out. They've picked some really nice ciders out. The place was decorated in a kind of American feel to it, with kind of Route 66 signs and Jim Beam bottles on the tables with candles in there. Really nice. It all sort of fit together really nicely. And as I say, the bar offering kind of fairly small at the moment, but from what Eddie was saying, it's going to be kind of something that he focuses on next. He wanted to make sure we got the food right first, because that's what's going to keep people coming back at the end of the day. And I really wanted to rave about this place because we had such a good time. I wanted to go there since I heard about Ed opening it. The Sunday-Beast, as I say, has got a lot of attention in the press already. They've also done a Christmas offering that was even bigger. So you've got stuffing in there, and you've got pigs in blankets on the top of it, and goodness knows what else. I can't wait to see what he does this Christmas, and I'm hopefully going to try and get up there and have a bit of a Christmas dinner up in Southport again. So Eddie and Kate, thank you so much for your hospitality. It was great to come down there, and the place is really good value as well. I thought it was going to be more expensive than it was. It ended up being, I think, on both occasions, about £25-30 for a meal for two with drinks, and you just can't grumble at that. Okay guys, so we're going to wrap the show up here. As usual, follow us on Twitter. It's at BartenderHQ, and we're really active on there at the moment. Getting really popular, and it's great fun. I really enjoy chatting to people on Twitter. It's cool. Find us on Facebook as well, on the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/BartenderHQ. You can also find us on the Worldwide Bartender community, which we've set up on Facebook. Closed group, as I've always said, but that's purely to stop all the spammers, so just stick in a request, you will be accepted, and join the conversation with us. You can also find us, if you really want to, on Instagram. We are at BartenderHQPics, and we're on a couple of other bits as well. There's a Tumblr page and that sort of thing, but that's kind of just filling in the other stuff. And also, obviously, come and find us at the main website, BartenderHQ.com, where you will find all the best articles, all of the information about how to be a better bartender. There's recipes on there that go up pretty much 2 or 3 times a week. There's articles on how to multi-serve. There's articles on why you should be free pouring if you're not already. There's how to start flaring. There's the free flare kit. Just get on there, find an article that makes sense to you, share it with your friends, and I would really appreciate, if you have time and if you think we deserve it, get on iTunes and give us a 5-star review. Really appreciate it. It does help us get out to more people. And send me a screenshot of it, and I will send you a thank you video just for the review. Thanks very much, guys, and I will see you next week on the BartenderHQ.com podcast.
Thanks for listening to the BartenderHQ.com podcast. Find us on Facebook and Twitter at BartenderHQ.